Hey guys, Gary here, back with another Modern Warfare 3 commentary, playing as a lactose intolerant Milkman scout on King of the Hill Harvest. Now, the reason I call it the lactose intolerant scout is because I don't have the hat to finish this set. Now you may be thinking, it's just a hat, I mean, you're playing the same without it. The set bonus from the hat is 25 extra health. So, I don't really want to say it's giving me a major disadvantage, but I think it'd be a lot better if I had it. But I'm not the kind of hat-getting guy. I wouldn't even know where to start. I know I'd have to craft 2 hats and a scout token maybe to try and get the hat, but I don't really want to get it that much. I mean, I'm not going to use this set that often. Now, for those of you not in the know, this set is the Milkman set. It contains the Milkman hat, the Holy Mackerel, this milk that I've got now, it's called the Mad Milk, and the Shortstop. Yeah, sorry if I'm reading this out a bit weird. I'm trying to read it off of the wiki page. I'm very unprepared. Now, I don't have any problem with the Holy Mackerel. I mean, it's the exact same as the bat. It's just got a different graphic for when you... It makes a noise and gives you like a kill icon whenever you hit someone. And it also like flops about a lot when you're running and stuff. I mean, that's just fun for everyone. Who wouldn't want that? Now, the problem with this set comes from this gun that I'm holding right now, the Shortstop. It's the replacement for the scattergun, and it says it has no stats, but it actually gives you 4 shots instead of 6, and the reload, it reloads all 4 shots in one go, unlike the scattergun, which you have to put 1 shell in at a time. Now, listening to this, you might think this sounds good, but it's also got things that it doesn't tell you. Like, for example, it does less damage up close than the scattergun normally does. And you know, thinking if it does less damage than it's got something else, then yeah, you're right. It does more damage from further away, so it's more like the pistol than the scattergun. But it still does spread damage like the scattergun. My only problem, like majorly with this gun, is that the fewer shots kinda hinder me a little, and it does more damage when they're further away, but I don't really want to fire at people when they're that far away. If I was going to do that, I wouldn't take the Mad Milk, I'd just instead go with the pistol, because I don't really want to be doing ranged damage. I'd play a sniper for stuff like that. I think another thing it's got over the scattergun is that they all reload in one go. You get 4 shots, like I've just reloaded there, and you get all 4. With a scattergun, when you're getting that low in shots, like when you've got 1 shot left in the chamber, is it, with a scattergun, you'll find yourself, you'll fire, reload, if you need to keep going. Like if you're fighting a scout and he's using the Shortstop instead, he'll probably have an advantage in that way, that you'll have to keep taking breaks when you're reloading. If you've got auto reload on like me, it will keep trying to do that. It'll keep doing the animation over and over again, trying to put that extra shell in, and it's just really not helpful when you're in a fight. You may have noticed in this gameplay and in some of my other gameplays, the quality's pretty low and it's still going a bit slow, low frame rate. And the reason behind that is I don't have enough RAM, sufficient RAM to run this game how I want it to run. I used to have 3 gig. A problem happened with my computer. I took some RAM out and some of it burnt out, so now I'm down to 2 gig. Now I'm going to try and buy 2 more gig of RAM, so I'll be up to 4, and it should run much more smooth than this. And that'll happen relatively quickly. I'm trying to see if I can get the RAM as soon as possible, but I really don't know what RAM I'm using at the minute. After I've recorded this, I'm gonna actually open my computer up, see what it is, and then order it. It won't get here, it'll probably here by next week, just before I do my next video, so hopefully next video will be a lot smoother than this. So yay for you guys, and yay for me, so I'll be able to record it better, so hopefully I'll play a little better then. I like blaming my tool, so yeah, whenever I die, it's because I've got low RAM. Yeah. Okay, this game's nearly over, which means we're coming up to the end of this commentary. I just really want to fit this in. Today, on the way to college, that old woman from my last commentary, she was there with 4 other old people, her friends, I'm guessing, and this old guy came up, and they were all giggling, and one of the women just said, "Hey, there's room to get in between us 2 if you want." I was cringing, but I thought it wasn't that bad. And then the old woman from my last commentary said, "Yeah, you can get in between all 5 of us," and then laughed. It was awful. Truly, truly awful.